Most men don't talk about it, but many feel it every single day. Energy crashes, intimacy suffers, confidence fades. And the cause? It's not what you think. Hidden deep in your pelvis is a small gland, often inflamed, often ignored, that quietly drains your vitality and peace of mind. For far too many men over 60, an enlarged prostate leads to constant bathroom trips, restless nights, and a fading sense of control. These are issues men rarely discuss, yet they affect every corner of life. But today, you'll discover a natural prostate remedy backed by centuries of tradition. A single fruit, when eaten correctly, can reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and ease urinary discomfort sometimes in under 24 hours. Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Rockra. For over 20 years, I've helped men over 60 regain their energy, sleep through the night, and rebuild confidence without synthetic pills or invasive treatments. From retired military veterans to corporate executives, they all wanted the same thing: lasting solutions that work naturally, not short-term fixes that fade with the next prescription. In this video, I'll reveal 5 fruits shown to reduce prostate size, boost circulation, and reignite confidence. And the number 1 fruit on this list? You've probably had it for years without realizing what it's capable of. Before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss honest, practical health advice. If you're ready to hear the truth about natural prostate support, drop a yes in the comments. Still on the fence? Type O. Either way, I want to hear from you. Now, let's start with the first fruit, a small, tart berry. Most seniors overlook cranberries. Usually reserved for holiday meals, cranberries have been quietly transforming prostate health. They've long been associated with women's urinary health, but new science says it's time men pay attention too. Over half of men over 60 suffer from BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. You know the signs: frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, weak stream, and the constant feeling your bladder never fully empties. That kind of nagging discomfort affects your sleep, your energy, your confidence, even your relationships. And sadly, too many men just accept it as part of getting older. But it doesn't have to be. Cranberries contain potent, bioactive compounds that fight inflammation and support smoother urinary flow. The real star here? A nutrient called proanthocyanidins, or PACs, specifically type A PACs, which are unique to cranberries. These compounds block the pathways that trigger prostate inflammation. In one clinical study, men who took cranberry extract daily saw up to a 30% drop in prostate inflammation markers. They experienced stronger flow, less urgency, and more control. Another 6-month study showed a 25% improvement in high PSS scores, the global standard for measuring BPH symptoms. That's not just theory, that's real measurable progress. In my clinic, I've met countless men who walk in exhausted, frustrated, and confused. One 67-year-old patient told me he hadn't slept through the night in over a year, getting up 5 or 6 times just to pee. He thought it was something he simply had to accept. He was wrong. We made just one simple change to his daily routine: 8 ounces of unsweetened cranberry juice. That's it. Within 6 weeks, he was waking up just once a night. His urinary flow improved, and so did his mood. And he's not alone. Many of my patients who start adding cranberry to their diet report noticeable results. Not overnight miracles, but real, steady improvements in energy, confidence, and comfort, especially when paired with other simple daily habits. But here's the thing: cranberries do far more than support your prostate. They improve heart health by helping blood vessels expand and contract more efficiently, leading to better circulation and less pressure on your cardiovascular system. They're also rich in antioxidants, which help reduce cellular damage. That may mean slower signs of aging and better brain function as you get older. And thanks to their high flavonoid content, cranberries also strengthen your immune system. When your immune system runs better, so does everything else. Best of all, cranberries are incredibly easy to add to your routine. They're safe. They're natural. And they're well tolerated by most men. You don't need to change your entire diet. Start small. Half a cup of fresh cranberries a day, or 8 ounces of 100% pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Just steer clear of the sugary stuff, though sweetened. Juices do more harm than good. This is one of the smallest changes you can make, with one of the biggest long-term payoffs. A few minutes a day, a handful of berries. And for some men, it's the beginning of a full-body turnaround, better sleep. Stronger flow, more control. Now, what's next? Another fruit that doesn't just support your prostate. It may also naturally support your testosterone levels. Red grapes. Sweet, simple, and often overlooked. But hidden inside these little fruits is a powerful compound that modern science connects to stronger testosterone, better prostate health, and even a longer life. Let me tell you about one patient, 67, retired. He came to me feeling drained, disconnected, and worried his best years were behind him. Low energy, no interest in intimacy, constant frustration with prostate symptoms. During a checkup, he casually mentioned the red grapes growing in his backyard. Suggested he start eating a handful every day. 6 weeks later, he walked into my clinic looking sharper and smiling. "I've got my drive back," he said, "and I sleep better too." What changed? The grapes, or more specifically, the resveratrol inside them. Resveratrol is one of the key reasons why the Mediterranean diet is linked to strong male health. It helps your body by balancing hormones, reducing excess estrogen, and supporting healthy testosterone. Activating SIRT1, a protein that repairs cells and fights inflammation, especially in the prostate, protecting blood vessels, improving circulation. Not just for your heart, but for your brain and reproductive system, boosting brain function. Thanks to its antioxidant power that shields brain cells from decline, improving insulin sensitivity, helping your body better manage blood sugar levels, crucial for staying sharp and steady. And the best part? Red grapes are safe, affordable, and widely available. You can eat them whole. Just aim for 1 to 2 cups a day. If you prefer juice, go for pure red grape juice with no added sugar. Or for convenience, consider high-quality grape extract supplements. Just stay natural and stay consistent. Up next is a fruit researchers call nature's medicine. Thanks to its incredible ability to calm inflammation, support the prostate, and boost long-term vitality. Let's dive in. Asterisk. You're going to want to hear about this one. You've probably heard the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." It always sounded a bit too simple, like something your grandfather might say with a wink. But science is finally catching up. And it turns out, Grandpa was onto something big. Apples are one of the most powerful and underrated fruits for men's health, especially when it comes to the prostate. They've always symbolized strength, vitality, and good sense. And in a world filled with flashy diets and overpriced supplements, the humble apple still earns its spot. For good reason. Modern research shows apples are rich in quercetin, a powerful flavonoid with proven anti-inflammatory properties. And when it comes to prostate health, quercetin is a game-changer. It helps calm inflammation and slow the progression of benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. In plain terms, apples can help prevent your prostate from becoming swollen, irritated, and disruptive to your daily life. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Mark, age 64. He came into my clinic exhausted, frustrated, and waking up multiple times a night just to pee. I gave him one simple suggestion: eat 2 apples. A day one in the morning, one after dinner. That's it. 8 weeks later, Mark came back with a whole new energy. He was sleeping better. He wasn't constantly running to the bathroom. His energy had stabilized. But most importantly, his confidence had returned. He told me, "I didn't realize how much this was wearing me down until it stopped." So, what exactly makes this everyday fruit so powerful? It's all about the quercetin. This compound directly targets the inflammation building up inside the prostate. In men with BPH, that inflammation causes swelling, pressure on the bladder, and all those frustrating nighttime interruptions. But quercetin works from the inside out, calming overactive cells and relieving that pressure. And there's more. Apples also protect your prostate at a cellular level. Their antioxidants fight oxidative stress, the kind of internal damage that breaks down tissue over time and can lead to bigger problems later on. Plus, the fiber in apples helps regulate your hormones. And when your hormone levels stay balanced, your prostate stays calmer. The benefits don't stop there. Apples help improve blood flow and support heart health, stabilize blood sugar levels, aid digestion, support liver function, helping your body detox more efficiently. I recommend 1 to 2 medium apples a day. Keep the skin on, that's where most of the quercetin lives. And whenever possible, go organic. Pesticides and chemicals can throw off your hormone balance. Big changes don't always come from big efforts. Sometimes, the most powerful improvements come from returning to the basics. A daily apple isn't just a snack, it's a tool your body can use to heal, repair, and stay steady. Now let's talk about the next fruit on our list, one that's rich in healthy fats and works deep within your hormone system to strengthen your prostate from another angle. Avocados. There was a time when anything with fat was seen as the enemy. Men were told to toss the yolks, skip the butter, and avoid avocados at all costs. But science has turned that thinking upside down. Today, we know that healthy fat is one of your greatest allies, especially when it comes to your hormones and prostate health. Avocados support the foundation of male vitality. They're packed with nutrients that feed testosterone production, reduce inflammation, and help restore physical balance and strength. Here's the truth. While processed foods quietly drain your hormones and inflame your prostate, avocados do the exact opposite. They nourish your endocrine system, calm the internal fires of inflammation, and help your body reset into a healthier rhythm. Asterisk. One of the standout nutrients in avocados is beta-sitosterol, plant compound proven in clinical studies to ease symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Men who include this natural plant sterol in their diet often report stronger urinary flow and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. Avocados don't just support male health, they target it. Take Carl, for example. He's 69, came in exhausted, frustrated, and drained. Frequent urination was wrecking his sleep, and his energy during the day felt scattered and weak. I recommended one simple step. Start eating half an avocado every day. Consistently. Within 6 weeks, Carl was sleeping through the night. His afternoon energy crashes started to fade, and the best part? His confidence came back. That steady, grounded feeling he thought he'd lost, he felt it again. Because when your prostate starts to swell, everything changes: sleep disruptions, urgency, frustration. But inside that smooth, green fruit is something quietly working in your favor. Beta-sitosterol. This natural compound targets the root of the problem, calming inflammation and improving urinary flow. Multiple studies show that beta-sitosterol can significantly reduce the pressure and frequency caused by an enlarged prostate. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also rich in non-saturated fats essential for natural testosterone production. And testosterone isn't just about energy or libido. It impacts Bone strength, muscle maintenance, mood, even how your body processes fat-low testosterone is one of the hidden reasons many men feel sluggish, foggy, and disconnected. Avocados help restore balance from the inside out. There's even more power packed into this fruit. Potassium helps steady your blood pressure and support heart health. Fiber clears out excess hormones, supports digestion, and keeps your detox system running smoothly. Every bite of avocado checks multiple boxes. It's efficient, clean, and powerful. And the best part? You don't need to overthink it. Avocados are safe, versatile, and easy to add to your day. Start with half to 1 avocado daily. Slice it into a salad, spread it on toast, toss it into a smoothie, or just eat it plain with a spoon. It doesn't have to be complicated to be effective, because every time you choose whole foods like this, you're not giving in, you're fighting back. You're not surrendering your health, you're reclaiming it. Avocados don't just help shrink your prostate. They help you feel stronger, steadier, and more in control. Now, before you go, there's one more fruit, often mistaken for a vegetable, that contains the most heavily researched compound for prostate health. In the next segment, I'll show you what it is, how it works, and why most men are missing out on its incredible benefits. Let's talk about tomatoes. After age 60, they may be the single most important food for protecting your prostate. Why? Because of a powerful antioxidant inside called lycopene. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes their rich red color. But that color isn't just for show. It's a potent anti-inflammatory and cell protector. More than 100 clinical trials have explored lycopene, and the results are clear. Tomatoes work. Here's what's really fascinating. Lycopene doesn't just circulate in your blood. It concentrates in your prostate tissue more than almost anywhere else in your body, and that's where it does its best work. Studies show lycopene can reduce prostate inflammation markers by up to 40%, and not over years, but within a few months of regular intake. Lycopene fights off cellular damage, stabilizes abnormal cell growth, and even supports hormone balance within the prostate. Let me give you a real example. David, age 72, came in with elevated PSA levels. He wasn't sleeping well. He felt the discomfort, the constant urgency, that creeping loss of peace. But instead of rushing him into a procedure, I gave him a food-first strategy. Eat cooked tomatoes at least 5 times a week. 6 months later, David's PSA levels stabilized, asterisk. His nighttime bathroom visits dropped. The pressure eased. He told me, "It's the first time I've felt like food was actually doing something real for my body." If you're struggling with prostate discomfort, urgency, or rising PSA levels, tomatoes don't just help. They go straight to the source. Lycopene, the red pigment in tomatoes, reduces inflammation deep inside the prostate. It soothes that swollen, heavy feeling. It brings relief where medications often miss the mark. Lycopene also lowers oxidative stress. That's the invisible wear and tear from free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up aging and disease. When oxidative stress drops, your cells take less damage. That gives your prostate a chance to heal and function more smoothly. And here's the kicker. Many men who regularly eat tomatoes notice more stable PSA levels. That means fewer nasty surprises at checkups, less anxiety, and more peace of mind. Lycopene even strengthens prostate tissue at the cellular level, making it more resilient and less prone to swelling or overreacting to hormonal changes. But the benefits don't stop there. Lycopene also supports your heart and circulation, both of which are tied directly to sexual health. Better blood flow? That means better stamina, better confidence. It's all connected. And surprisingly, tomatoes also help shield your testosterone levels. Lycopene doesn't boost testosterone, but it protects it from oxidative damage, helping your natural production stay steady over time. So why is lycopene so effective? It's all about structure. This nutrient is shaped in a way that makes it incredibly efficient at locking onto free radicals, especially in prostate tissue, and neutralizing them. No synthetic pill works that precisely. And tomatoes don't stop at lycopene. They also pack vitamin C for immunity, potassium for heart function and fluid balance, folate for cell repair, and vitamin K for inflammation control. These nutrients team up, making tomatoes one of the most complete natural foods for men over 60. If you want the full benefit, don't just eat them raw. Cook them. Heating tomatoes unlocks lycopene, making it up to 4 times easier for your body to absorb. That's why tomato paste, sauces, stews, or roasted tomatoes are your best bet. They're simple, affordable, and easy to add to almost any meal. Aim for 5 to 7 servings a week. That could mean a bowl of tomato soup, a spoon of paste in your cooking, or some roasted tomatoes with dinner. No need to overthink it. Just be consistent. Tomatoes are safe. No side effects, no complications. Just a time-tested, natural way to give your body the support it needs. You've just learned how tomatoes support prostate health. But when you combine tomatoes with the right fruits, the effect becomes even more powerful. This is called fruit synergy. Together, these 5 fruits form a full-spectrum defense system. One boosts blood flow, one calms inflammation, another shields your cells. This synergy strengthens your prostate, balances hormones, and boosts your energy. When men only try one remedy at a time, they often feel like they're chasing results that never come. That's frustrating. But it's also avoidable. See, food synergy is the missing piece. Strategic combinations help lycopene absorb better, unleash more antioxidants, even regulate insulin and reduce hidden inflammation, 2 key factors in prostate growth. And here's the best part. These fruits aren't rare or expensive. You'll find them at your local grocery store year-round. Fathers, husbands, grandfathers around the world are adding them to their routines, and they're seeing results. Less discomfort, fewer late-night bathroom runs, stronger stream, more daytime energy. And the good news? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. You don't have to make huge changes overnight. Just start small. Add a few cranberries to your breakfast oatmeal. Toss some avocado into your sandwich. Grab a handful of grapes after lunch. Add tomatoes to your dinner. Blend an apple into your smoothie. That's it. Small, consistent choices that really add up. When you stick with it every day, results follow. Most men notice better sleep, stronger urine flow, and less discomfort within 6 to 12 weeks. Each time you eat one of these fruits, you're not just easing symptoms. You're protecting your body. You're building energy and taking charge of your health your way. In my 20 years of experience, I've seen this work again and again. Healing doesn't usually start with pills. It starts at your kitchen table with food, with a decision to take care of yourself, because you matter, no matter your age. You've heard the science. You've seen real examples of men who got their energy, comfort, and confidence back. So here's what I'll say. If even one of these fruits sounds right to you, start there tonight. That simple choice could be the start of a whole new chapter. If this message hit home, give the video a like or share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below. I read them all, and your words might help someone else take their first step. Thanks for being here. Now go enjoy that fruit.